Hey, what's up, men? Tyler Rohlfsen here. I am the director of worship at King of Kings and bringing you this Motivation Friday video. We are in wintry season. It seems that every time the snow kind of melts away, the next day the Lord brings us another batch, which is kind of cool, kind of annoying. But here's something I've learned about the winter conditions. It's that when there's snow and ice on the ground, my likelihood to do workouts, to go outside for a run, to take my family on walks goes way south because I have every excuse to stay warm and cozy on the couch. And I think that regardless of the season of life that we might find ourselves in, I think there's always going to be an excuse to not do the hard things. To be perfectly honest, I have every excuse to not work out in the summer as well. It's too hot, it's too humid, I'm too tired, I'm busy. And I'm wondering if God might be telling us as men to kind of buck up a little bit and say, I'm not going to let excuses stop me from doing what God's called me to do. I remember my wife and I were talking about kind of what our spiritual lives looked like, and it was a demanding time at work for both of us, and we would often just get home and we'd just be depleted. So the last thing that we wanted to do was read scripture together or pray together, and we were talking about that, and I was like, it's just really hard. Like it's so demanding, and we're just tired. And then finally she said, Tyler, there's never not going to be an excuse. And it kind of hit me. Well, and it might be hitting you that regardless of the season, you're always going to have an excuse. You're always going to have a reason to not do the hard things that God might be calling you to. But that's who we are as God's people, and even more so who we are as men, that we're courageous enough to step into the things that God's called us to. So let's not make excuses. Let's heed Paul's words to Timothy. He was speaking to preachers, but I think it applies to all of us to be ready to share the word in season and out of season and see what God does through us. Have an awesome week, guys. We'll see you soon.